What are the key differences between private sector development and private sector engagement? That's the topic I'm exploring today. Hello, welcome to today's episode. And in today's episode, I'm exploring the differences between private sector development and private sector engagement. This is in direct response to a suggestion that was made on the last episode. So the first of those differences is the focus and objective. The focus of a private sector development initiative is creating a sort of like an enabling and conducive environment for private sector businesses to thrive. So we're talking in terms of regulatory environment, the licensing that is required, creating infrastructure such as road and other facilities that will essentially help private sector investment to thrive or private sector entities to thrive. Private sector engagement, on the other hand, is around collaborating and forming partnership with private sector entities to address a particular developmental issue. The second difference that I thought is important is the approach. So, private sector development is more systemic. So, it's a lot broader. It's really touching all aspects of the ecosystem that would enable private sector to thrive in an economy. Whereas private sector engagement is more targeting collaboration and partnership with a particular entity to solve a specific issue within a sector, within an industry, or within a particular environment. The third difference that I thought is important is the scope. So, private sector development has a sort of like a national or regional scope. And this essentially is creating this favorable environment for businesses to thrive. So it's more national and it's more regional. Whereas private sector engagement can be market specific or industry specific. So essentially, it's a partnership that really resolve a particular issue within a particular market or sector. The fourth is a source of investment. So private sector development is typically a government initiative or development agency initiative, whereas private sector engagement requires significant investment from the private sector entity. The fifth is outcome measurement, the differences in how we measure success. So success is measured in broad terms for private sector development initiatives. So we're talking in terms of GDP growth, in terms of improved transactions within a particular environment, increase in economic activities and such like. That's how we measure the success in private sector development. In private sector engagement, the measurement, because it's about a particular issue that needs to be resolved, a collaboration between private sector and government or a donor program. So the measure of success will be to deal with that particular developmental issue. So it might be education, it might be health, whatever it is, it's the improvement in that particular issue that forms the basis of the success or how we measure the success of this sort of initiatives. These are the five differences that I thought I would bring to you. There are a whole lot more differences between the two. I am sure you can think of a few. Please put them in the comment section below, and thank you very much for watching. See you next time.